What's going on, guys? It's your boy MMA-Kreese back again with another video. And we're going to keep this video short and sweet. It's going to be about the Mando and Grogu movie if you already seen the title. And if you like this video, give it a like. I love you guys. It's awesome. Hey, if it doesn't matter if it's 2 viewers or 2,000 viewers. I'm just glad that you guys gave a chance to watch the video. So, all right, Mando and Grogu. As you know, this is the first Star Wars movie back since Rise of the Palpatine, and I'm gonna tell you, this movie it's not for me. Okay, like I'm not gonna say it's horrible. Okay, it was pretty horrible. I'll be lying to you. It was pretty horrible. But if this is a family friendly movie of Star Wars, and that's fine. I believe, there should be everything for everybody in Star Wars, sort of, or whatever, to a certain extent. But we would love to get back to what Star Wars, the meaning of Star Wars is, and we're not getting that. And this movie is not it. This is not going to save the franchise. This is not gonna do anything. This is a filler movie just to put something out to make some content. That's all that is. This is nothing but content. And shout out to my girl Danny, from Comics and shout out to you and thank you for giving us some exclusives on this Mando and Grogu movie. And a lot of it that you said was like 100% facts. I think that you 100% facts. Go check out Danny from Comics and she's awesome, man. Like very very lovely person. And also go check out our comic book too. We're plugging. Um, yeah, so, Mando and Grogu, they make their appearance in the first couple of minutes, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad. I think it was okay. That first scene, the first, like, 10 to 15 to 20 minutes wasn't bad. It felt like Star Wars. It felt like the old school Mandalorian show, seasons 1 and 2. Mando going in as a badass, shooting up everything, and then Grogu, the little fucker and everything, green fuck, and is doing his little force powers, which it's really inconsistent with this character. I don't understand. Is he 50 years old and still a grown ass man, but he's still like a child? We don't know. Grogu is merchandise. Let's be honest with you. Unless you are a woman or a kid, you're gonna find the little green gizmo because that's what it is. It's green gizmo, man. Like, come on, they are copies straight off of the Gremlins, man. You're gonna like Grogu. Me as a grown man, I don't care about Grogu. I actually want to kick that little thing across the field goal, like, and give me an extra point. Just saying, looks like a green football. Sigourney Weaver is in this movie. Sigourney Weaver, however, I don't know how to say her name. Reaver. But anyway, like, legendary actress, Alien franchise. You guys know her. She's a freaking amazing. Played Ridley. Like, we all love Sigourney. Like, she's awesome. Like, yeah, she phoned it in this movie. She did not care. She was just reading her lines, drinking her coffee, and and you think she was bad? Pedro Pascal was even worse. His voice acting is horrible. Not good, man. His voice acting was atrocious. They paid him you know what? Shout out to Pedro Pascal for stealing Disney's money and making him feel like hey, you know what? I ain't gonna be in the suit that long. 20 seconds. I'm gonna do some of this voice acting, get paid like millions upon millions of dollars just to use my voice. So shout out to him. I'm not even mad about that. Shout out to Pedro Pascal. I think you're a weirdo and you groom people and everything. I think shout out to you. Get your bad player. Not mad at you. Who else is in this movie? Jeremy White. Yeah, he plays what's it called? Rada the Hutt. So Rada, this is a little interesting. I think Mando and Grogu would have been good if it would have just ended with Rada the Hutt. Like, they save Rada the Hutt, they do their thing, because Rada, has a sort of an interesting storyline. I'm not even gonna lie. He is a. I mean, it's kind of weird that he is a slave, but okay, he's a slave. He's finding out his contract in the little gladiator thing. Got a little UFC action slash gladiator thing. Like my name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, all that stuff, and he's about to fight out his contract. But the thing about Rada is like, yes, he knows that he's the next heir to the Hutts. He want like his aunt and uncle are asking him to come back so they could kill him. And the thing is about Rada, he doesn't want the power. Which once again, the writing is a little wonky in this movie. It's a little wonky, okay? Listen, if it would have just been like, hey, the Hutts just want Rada back, embrace him, have him take the heir to the throne, and he rejects it and wants to go fight with the rebels, that would have been a pretty good movie. Get it done, hour 45 minutes. Hey, you know what? That's like 6 or 7. 6, 7. There you go. Ha, there's the joke. Um, but no, we don't get that. We get another hour and 20 minutes of just stupidity. So, no, not stupidity. Hour and 20 minutes of straight up merchandise. Hey, we are going to sell this Star Wars. We're going to sell Grogu. We're going to sell the Babu Fricks. And poor, my guy, um, um, Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese, brother, what's going on? Do you need money? The directed jobs are drying up. They got my boy Martin Scorsese in a Star Wars movie. Who would have thought? We have fallen for grace, man. Mm-mm-mm. But then again, to be fair, he wasn't in that fish movie, so we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Okay, so yeah, like back to Rod of the Hutt. Yeah, if like Rod of the Hutt doesn't want the throne, his uncle aunt, like they want to kill him. I mean, destroy him. I mean, can't say the K word. My bad. Edit that out. Um, and like they want to destroy Rada because once again he's the heir to the empire. Haha, there we go. You saw what I did right there. And yeah, the movie just drags. That was the thing. Cuz like when it gets to the part where Mando betrays like the uncle and the auntie or whatever, he, how can I say it? He basically reneges on his deal because he's trying to protect Rod of the Hutt because even though Rod of the Hutt doesn't want to go back to Tatooine, but it the writing is really stupid. It's like really wonky. Like the more you watch this movie, the more you had a good movie when Rada just rode off to the sunset, going back to Tatooine. We could have just ended it right there. But no, we had to keep on going with this movie. We had Mando knowing that he wasn't gonna die because he got poisoned. Come on, we already know he wasn't gonna die. Okay, we know he wasn't gonna die. Grogu, we still, once again, he's just a prop. He's just a prop. He's only here for merchandise and merchandise alone. Rada, once again, no, no, what? Why are we here? And also, what's another thing? Uh, oh yeah, what's his name? It makes an appearance. Dave Filoni makes appearance in his movie, and yeah, no one didn't know about this movie. I mean, you didn't even know that Dave Filoni will make a cameo inside the movie. It's really, really stupid, bro. Like this whole entire movie right here was just dumb. We didn't need this. This could have been straight to Disney Plus, and it would have went up. We would have went on about our business. But we can't. We can't have good things when it comes to Disney. No, we can't. We can't have good things when it comes to Disney Star Wars because Disney Star Wars is not real Star Wars. Okay. Now, what do I give this movie? What do I give this movie? Like, I give this movie a 3 out of 10. Okay, I'll say 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 because you know what? Hey, each section was just 1 point each. Okay, like once again, if they would have left it like an hour and 40 or an hour and 30 and put this on Disney Plus, this would have been a solid like season, like anthology, straight up like OVA type of Mandalorian movie. But no, they made us suffer with 2 hours of nonsense and product placement and hey, buy this Grogu doll type of thing. Action figures. That's what we got. That's what we have reduced the Star Wars band is to action figures. That's how bad it is, okay, to be a Star Wars fan in 2026, okay? Uh, I'm sorry, dude. This is not good. This movie's not good. Okay, and another thing, right before I end this video, if you're once again, this is a family friendly movie. Now, moms, dads out here, I know like the economy is a little tough, I'm gonna start doing this for every video. If is it worth spending your money to go do this? Go do this movie. And honestly, let's just say you want to get your kids into Star Wars, and you want to introduce them to Star Wars, but you think the OT is too vast for them, and the prequels are way too violent for them, and you can introduce them to watching some of the cartoons or whatever. This one is fine. Like, would I say you spend all your money like $16 to $20? No. Go to the $8 movie Tuesdays, half off Tuesdays. Give the kids some snacks, some popcorn, some little nice little cherry soda or something like that. And try to enjoy the movie like, just so it's basically a big old iPad. Okay, yeah, don't spend your hard earned cash paying full price for this Disney slop, okay? We as Star Wars fans should demand better, and we're not getting it. So, like we are going to be 100 episode this Thursday. Now, I can't tell you who the guest is. We like, well, they're like 90% in. They're 90% in, and man, boy, I want to say something so badly. So, for the homies, tune in for our 100 episode. Shout out to the whole entire crew. We made it. We made it. We made it. And we're monetized too. So this is going to be even more better. So we're on our 100 episode, and I'm going to be there. So shout out to the boys. Y'all guys did good. We all did good. So like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna make a shout out to my dog Jeremy from Geese and Gamers. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird, and you have a good day. Peace.